The Silent Years of the Queen Episode 3. 3 moons had passed since Amoka entered the palace. Her beauty glowed, her laughter filled the halls, but her secret burned in silence. One night, she handed the king calabash after calabash of palm wine until his eyes grew heavy. When he stumbled into his chamber, she left him there untouched. She could not bring herself to lie with him. The next morning, Amoka placed her palm on her belly and declared before the king, "My lord, I carry your child." The king leapt to his feet, his joy uncontained. "The gods have remembered me," he cried, his voice echoing across the palace. But Queen Adana's heart shattered. She knew the truth, this child belonged to Amoka's secret lover, not the king. Soon the elders and kindred were summoned. The king stood tall before them, his chest swelling with pride as he announced the news. Drums thundered, goats were slaughtered, wine spilled like rivers, and the people danced in wild celebration. In the shadows of the feast, Adana confronted Amoka. "I know this child is not his," she whispered sharply. Amoka's eyes glistened as she fell to her knees, crying bitterly. "Why do you hate me, Adana? Must you curse even my joy?" At that very moment, the king entered. Seeing Amoka's tears, his face darkened with rage. "Adana," he thundered, "you will not raise your voice at my wife again." From that day, Adana became invisible. Once the jewel of the palace, she was now treated as a servant. The king sent her on errands at Amoka's command. Villagers gossiped openly, "Her womb is cursed. Amoka carries the true heir." But Amoka was not done. One night, as the king lay beside her, she whispered into his ear, "My king, this child longs for his father's presence. I cannot share you with another woman. Let me stand by your side, always." The king, blind in love, listened. Soon, he summoned the council. Before the eyes of the kingdom, he stripped Adana of her crown and placed it on Amoka's head. Stones and spit rained on Adana as she was dragged away. The people sang cruel songs, "Barren witch, curse queen." And as Adana stumbled into exile, tears streaming down her face, an old woman in the crowd watched silently. Her wrinkled hands tightened on her staff, her eyes dark with warning. She alone knew, this was the beginning of the kingdom's downfall.